You know, it's a myth that men don't want to be great in relationships and marriage. Today, we're going to talk about how to be a rock star in your relationship. My name is Dr. Aldewan Tartt, Christian psychologist. Do you know they did a study of men and they asked them if you could succeed or in business or in your relationship or your marriage, and you had to choose one, which one would you choose? I'm proud to report 56% of my brethren said they'd rather succeed in their relationships. Now, of course, every man wants to succeed at both, but I know it's shocking news to think that men actually care about the quality of the relationships they're in. What man wants to fail in marriage and have a broken relationship? What's the point of all of that investment in time and money and energy and hard work for it to fall apart? So we're going to talk about how to be a rock star in your relationship. Let's start with the rock. Let's start with us as men, what women want us to do. Women want us to be rocks. So that means R. We have to be consistent. We have to be consistent in our dating. We have to be consistent in taking care of them. We have to be consistent in our mood. We just have to be consistent. The biggest complaint I hear from my sisters is that we start one way and then we tail off, or we date and court heavy to a point where we get them to say yes to us to be our wife, and then we get in the marriage and then we forget to court them. So we have to have a routine, be consistent. So fellas, just put that date night in your phone on a regular basis so you don't forget. And then we have to open up and communicate. Talking, communication, friendship is the main thing in a relationship. Yeah, we can work hard and we can provide, but if we're not opening up and we're not communicating with our wife, she feels alone. Your girlfriend feels very invisible. We have to open up and communicate. C, we have to touch outside of lovemaking. Women need contact. Women need contact. They did this study and showed that when women are in a parking lot and they're by themselves, that their alarm system goes off. So their sympathetic nervous system, they just get nervous, right? They get anxious in a parking lot and they look around for threats, right? But when the same man is in a parking garage by himself, he doesn't have that same spike in adrenaline or blood pressure because he feels like he can protect himself. But when that same man is with his wife and he holds her hand, our girlfriend, her anxiety level goes down, right? Simply based on contact. Have you ever seen rats and how they comfort their young? All right. Now I'm not comparing y'all to rats, but you get what I'm saying. They lick. They lick because that lick actually produces oxytocin. It produces something that calms. So men, we need to make sure that we have contact with those we say we love. We can't just say it. We actually have to touch them as well. And then K, we have to be kind. We have to be more gentle. I know a lot of times we think that, being a man in a relationship is about being rough and tough. But why would we be rough and tough with our wife? We're not rough and tough with our daughters, right? So we have to be kind. We have to be more gentle. Say the same thing, but be kind and gentle and watch your tone. Because if you're the protector, who protects your wife or girlfriend from you or from us if we're not being kind and gentle to them? All right. Now it's time to talk about us as the fellas. All right. So, ladies, you got yours. You know what we need? We need a star. We need you to be a star. And that means you need to satisfy our physical needs. The S actually stands for something else, but I didn't want to get this video. You know what I'm saying. All right. Satisfy our physical needs and do it with enthusiasm and do it with variety and initiate. Yeah, initiate. Brothers like to feel desired. Now talk to your man. Don't do it because I said talk to your man. All right. Make sure he's giving you the clearance on this. But most men like some form of initiation because they like feeling desired and they like that energy. So let's make sure that we're doing that S and make sure you satisfy your man's need. And then T, touch us more. We may not ask for it, but listen, this world is rough for us. I told you about the rats. Listen, when we come in from work, we need a hug too. We need someone to rub our hands through our hair, give us a massage. How about, a foot washing, rub a bath, get a massage for brother? That touch actually relaxes us and calms us down. Matter of fact, when your man comes home from work, before you start talking to him, if you can, try to touch him more, relax him, right? And then he'll open up and talk. And then A, every man wants more appreciation. All right. They did a study and showed this one's across the board, but men were the highest, that men in general feel underappreciated in every element of life. Let me give you just an honest truth. It's hard being a man. See, we feel like we can't fold. If the family folds, we feel like that's on us. That's our leadership. If the marriage or the relationship breaks, That's on us. Even though you may have helped the break, you might have even promoted the break. We might have just been victims in this thing. We still want more appreciation across the board for what we do. So if you want your man to be happier, just come home and say, hey, baby, I really appreciate you pulling a double for our family. I really appreciate you painting that deck. I know you were tired. I really appreciate what you do for this family. I appreciate everything you do, and be specific. Don't just say you appreciate. What do you appreciate about sister girl? And then R, listen, respect our routine. If we want to watch a little football, if we want to relax, if we want to work on something, want to exercise, want to sit back and just take a nap, respect our routine instead of trying to change us to be more like you. Yes, we need to spend time, but men just will appreciate if you just respect his routine, respect our routine to be able to chill from time to time. All right. So be a rock star in your relationship so we can make things work. Take care. God bless.